You guys, it's your boy Big Dog back with another trailer reaction. Today we got one for Swamp Thing, which is coming to the DC Universe streaming app, May 31st. Which if you don't know, I'm subscribed to the DC app. Okay, I was gonna say some more stuff, but I'm gonna watch the trailer first, and then we're gonna talk about all the other stuff. All right, so watch this trailer. It is very dark. It's my birthday, so. Okay. It's kind of weird because the trailer really doesn't give you too much. And me, I'm not caught up on the Swamp Thing lore that much, so I really don't know too much about the characters. I think the only time, because I've never read none of the comics, I know they're on the DC streaming app, and I know I'm probably when right before this comes out that week, I'm probably gonna binge read some Swamp Thing comics. I heard the Grant Morrison run is one everybody really talks about a lot. I don't know too much about the character, so I don't really know, but I can tell from this trailer they really look like they lean into like the horror aspect, which is crazy because they really like diversifying everything they're doing. They really give you like a diverse options of stuff they have on the DC streaming app, because you have Young Justice for like some of the younger audience. You have Titans, who is like from like the more mature audience, as well as Doom Patrol. But that Titans is a more serious show. Doom Patrol is definitely more serious, but more comical and like very, very emotional. Doom Patrol is honestly one of the best comic book shows I've ever seen. It's like fantastic. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely get the DC Universe app for that. Titans is pretty good, but the Doom Patrol is just fucking amazing. I never expected it to be great as it is, and that's how I'm hoping what direction that trend they continue to follow with Swamp Thing, because I don't know nothing about the character, but now that like I said, when I started watching Doom Patrol, I'm so much more invested into these characters now, and I want to know more. And hopefully they do the same thing with Swamp Thing. It seems like they lean into like the horror elements. James Wan is a producer on the show, so I don't know exactly how, where I think that's going to come into play, because it seems like they lean from this little minute 30 trailer. It seems like, well, really minute 20. They lean into like the horror aspect of it. And I know a little bit about Swamp Thing. I think it's like, he's kind of like, I don't say magical, or maybe magical, mystical creature, you know what I'm saying, who really cares about the earth. And it seems like, I don't know if he's a good guy, or he's a anti-hero, or what. I really don't know. So I'm really excited to see what comes into play, because I couldn't tell you what was going on in this trailer. I don't, just because I'm not that knowledgeable of the character. But since DC has really built some goodwill with me, I'm definitely looking forward to this. And it come on my birthday. I don't know, they only gonna do like episodes. Since the DC stuff, I'm gonna do like episodes like a week, so it's gonna really take some time. But if the way Doom Patrol did is like they got me in the first episode, I was hooked, and hopefully they can do the same thing with Swamp Thing, because I'm excited about this, because everybody else is excited about it. And everybody else like, yo, this is the best looking Swamp Thing. This is the best looking Swamp Thing we've seen. And from what I've heard, they're doing some really good things with this. I did hear like it was supposed to originally be 13 episodes, but now they cut it down to 10. So I'm hoping the end it doesn't seem rushed, because that's a big thing with me. Characters and endings are the thing I look to most when I'm watching anything, a film or TV show. So hopefully that doesn't affect like the production of the film. I mean, of the show in general. But yeah, thought the trailer was okay. Only reason I'm saying okay, because like I said, I see what it is, but I don't know what it is, if that makes sense. Like, I know what the show's like a kind of horror superhero type thing. Exactly, but I just don't know the character, so I don't know that much, and so I can't just necessarily like, oh, I can point that, I can be like, oh, that's when this happens. You know what I'm saying, from the comics. I don't know none of that, so you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of like new to it, which is really good, because you know what I'm saying, I have no stock in it, so I don't have like, oh, they did this wrong, or so on and so forth. So I can go into like a fresh mind, and it can, you know what I'm saying, hopefully become something that I'm really getting into. But you guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later.